Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be on things to pack for before going to Ghana. So it is the year of return and I noticed that everybody's going back to Ghana, and I wish you guys a safe trip. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go. It's so sad. I literally had to like cry and just accept it. But I will be going to Ghana in the summertime, so yay. I remember when I was going back home last year and I was like, oh Lord, what stuff do I need? So I kind of wanted to incorporate that in this video and kind of inform you on things that you are going to need for your trip so that your trip goes as smooth as possible. So the first one is, obviously you have to book your ticket. Like, book your ticket. Like, I had to book my ticket like 6 months ahead and I got it for like 1,200, which was a good price. But I think mainly because it was in April that I was going home, and also it was with KLM, so yikes. Let me tell you something. That plane trip was horrible. Like, it was so horrible. I would never ever fly with KLM ever again. You could, that's your preference. For me, no, it was like a no, like never again. But the first thing that you need is your plane ticket. Book ahead of time because it does tend to get expensive. Like right now it's about like 2,000. Second thing that you're gonna need is a passport. Please please, you're gonna need your passport. Do renew it, because when I went to Ghana, my passport was literally like about to expire, and it just put me through so much anxiety and stuff like that. So do have your passport. Next one that you need is a visa. You do need a visa to go to Ghana, and as soon as you get down from the plane and on the bus, you go into the Accra airport. They do check for your visa and your yellow fever. So please do have those two things. Have those type of things. You won't be able to enter. You would be able to enter, but it would be like it would just take you, it would be like a hustle. Like, it would be like a hustle for them to let you in, because you gotta wait, and then it depends the time that you're coming. Like for me, I arrived in Ghana so late. I was mad tired and I was just like, oh my days, like I want to go to my mom's place and just go like lay down and sleep because I'm tired, you know. So the third thing, I kind of said it, the yellow fever you do need. Another medication that a lot of people suggested was malaria pills. You do need it, but personally I didn't, how do you call it, it's so expensive here in Canada that like I got like a couple, and that will last me like about like a week or so. But then when I went to Ghana, I was just like, I bought some over there, so it was just like, you know, it was easy for me. It was much cheaper and it was more easier, and I trusted the medicine back home too, because my aunt is a nurse and she knows more about those type of things. The next thing that I would suggest is the insert spray. I would recommend that because let me tell you something, those mosquitoes those mosquitoes, they don't care. Like, they don't discriminate. Yo, they will grab onto you. I remember my days, I got bitten by bare mosquitoes, and I have type O or type 0, like, yeah, type O, I think positive or negative, and they love that type of blood. So I remember, I was getting bit and bit and bit, and I'm like, ouch, 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 yo. My aunts, yo, they used to laugh at me, bro. Like, I'm just like, my days. I wear like bare socks, gloves, mittens, gloves, same thing, scarf, like, yo, I cover my body for days, bro. But still, like, I don't know how those mosquitoes got to me, but still, they bit me. And plus, I wasn't taking my malaria pills serious, so please do take your malaria pills serious. So I was more prone to getting sick. So I did end up getting like malaria, and it was just the worst feeling. I felt like I was dying. Like, it was so bad. It was like the worst. Oh my. And I never ever get sick, so like that, I just literally felt like I was dying. But please do take your malaria pills serious. Trust me, it's a pain to drink it every single day, but it could save your life basically. The next part is do bring sunscreen. I am black, and because you're black, you still do need sunscreen. Like, you need sunscreen. It doesn't really help, to be honest, because I still got dark, and I didn't mind getting dark. I wanted that, like, you know, that darkness, right? So I didn't mind. But do bring your sunscreen, put it on. The sun is so strong. Ooh, I was hiding. Like, during my trip, most of the time I was hiding, bro. Like, before I would step out of the house and go out with, like, my mom and my aunt and the kids that lived in the house, I made sure, like, top to bottom, like, sunscreen, bro. I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing with the sun, yo. And the sun comes mad early. I'm like, bro, like, chill. Chill. Like, seriously chill. But you do need your sunscreen. Next thing, I think, like, this one kind of ties into cosmetic, is your lotion. Bring your hair products. Like, if you're natural, bring your hair products. You're not gonna find those hair products back home. Like, you're really not. The most you find is like Cantu. Yeah, that's all I see in Cantu. But bring your hair products. I am telling you, like, unless you want your hair to suffer, like, unless you want your hair to suffer, then go like that. But you need all your hair products, like your shampoo. Stock them up. If I don't know how long you're gonna, like, be there for, but I was there for 2 months, and I made sure that, like, each product that I normally use, I bought two of them, 2 each, right? And then put it in my bag, because my days, like, you don't, like, it's so hard to find, like, a product that works for your natural hair. You don't have time to be doing that, to be honest. Bring your lotions, bring your lip balm, your makeup, like, bring all those type of things. Everything you use for your face to look beautiful, for your hair to look beautiful, for your skin to look lavish, bring it with you, because chances are you're not going to be able to find it in Ghana. They do have alternatives, which are really good too, but if you're really, like, deeply in love with those products, just, like, just bring it. The next thing that I would suggest is, yo, bring breathable clothes. Like, let me tell you something. Bring breathable clothes. Like, I'm dead serious. You see my face? Like, I'm dead serious. Bring breathable clothes, because I was so dumb. I didn't know how, like, hot Ghana is. I didn't know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing, like, because Canada, like, we get the sun, but, like, it's kind of whack. So, like, so I got a call, so I had to, like, the video got cut. But yeah, as I was saying, do bring breathable clothes, because it's super humid over there, like, super. Like, I went to the airport, like, with, like, a huge afro, like, long sleeve clothes, long pants and everything. I'm like, okay, you know what, it's April, it's gonna be rainy season, like, it's not gonna be that hot, it's gonna be, like, a bit chilly, because here it's like, when it's raining, it's like chilly. So I brought that perception, or that idea, and I applied it to Ghana, and it was the opposite. As soon as I went home, yo, like, I stepped on the ground, bro, my afro literally it shrank to days. Like, I was like, ouch. And then, like, my armpit started sweating, my underneath my breast, like, underneath, like, other parts, you know, it started sweating. And then I was like, oh my days, I messed up, because all my clothes is, like, long sleeve, eh? It's long sleeves. So I'm like, shoot, I messed up big time, like, mad big time. So it's kind of annoying. So do bring breathable clothes, like shorts, like nika, like, yeah, shorts is basically nika. Dresses, wear a lot of dresses, just anything short, but not too short, because, you know, like, short is, like, I think it's an issue. You can't look like a shower, like, you can't, like, because, you know, like, those Ghanaian people, I mean, like, where I stayed, they weren't really like that, but some people are, like, really close-minded. So do consider that if you do want to like show different parts of your body. It's up to you, but just consider that because you're going to a different country. So another thing to tie in with that is walkable shoes. Bring sandals. um don't wear a lot of sneakers, honestly. Sneakers, no, just stick with sandals. You can bring like one or two sneakers and that's it, but like your feet is gonna be sweating. You don't want that. Like, you don't, just let your feet breathe. Like, my trip, I had to let myself breathe. Like, you don't understand. Because I, first of all, my clothes, everything I packed wrong. All my shoes I packed wrong. I brought like sneakers, like Tim's. Like, who brings Tim's to Ghana? Like, who, bro? Like, seriously, who? I don't understand who does that but me. So it was mad. Like, I had to go to like the big market with my mom, my aunt, and just like go shopping all over again. It was just like a waste of money, to be honest. Seventh list that I would suggest is bring a water bottle. You do have to be careful with the water because it can be contaminated, and it can't, apparently, like, Ghana's water system is like terrible, but to me it wasn't really terrible. But it depends on where I chose to stay at. I didn't really have like a water problem. I brushed my teeth with that tap water. I cooked with it, but the only thing that I didn't do is like, when I was like thirsty for water, I always drank water bottle. So just do keep that in mind. I don't think the water system did affect my immune system, but it could be that I do have like a strong immune system. So just don't try it. Like, do drink like the bottled water, because just do it. Just, there's no if, just do it. Next is adapter in terms of like electronics. So I know you're gonna be bringing your phone, your cameras and stuff like that. Do get an adapter because the plug thing is completely different. So just get a really good adapter. The electricity is really strong, because I wouldn't recommend bringing like your laptop, or like, I don't know, just, I wouldn't just recommend bringing your laptop. Like, for one, the power is so strong, and like, I remember bringing my blow dryer, and then I put it in there, and I turned it on, and then like the inside was like mad red, and I'm like, holy shit, like the power is too strong. So just for the safety of your computer, just don't put your computer at risk like that. But if you choose to bring your laptop, it's okay. As long as you have an adapter, you'll be able to use it. And some people have like an iPhone charger. Like, for me, my aunt had an iPhone, so I did bring an adapter for my laptop, but most of the time I used her charger for my phone, because my charger ended up like breaking. So yeah, another thing in terms of like electronics is Wi-Fi. Oh my days. Wi-Fi is mad expensive. Like, it's super expensive. Like, here abroad we take it so for granted, but like back home it was just like, it's so expensive. And I think it was like a cultural shock for me, because when I went home, I'm like, I need to be on social media, I need to be on social media, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I'm like, I spent bare like money trying to get internet. And then I think like I think the boot, MTN, the little boot thing where your computer, your phone can use Wi-Fi there. I spent like 150 cities, and that was really expensive. I just dodged it like that. I'm like, I need to buy it, like, you know. But it wasn't necessary. It really wasn't, because there was an alternative choice that I could have done. But because I was so impatient and like, ugh, I regretted it. But the internet is really expensive, and I think like part of my trip, it taught me a lesson to like just zone out from the internet. And I kind of like, first 2 weeks it was hard, but then I was just like, I was over it. I was just like, you know what, it's not really like, it's not really that deep, like, you know, when you think about it. So it wasn't bad. Yeah, in terms of like the internet, it wasn't bad. But I think if you do have your phone unlocked, you should be good. I didn't have my phone unlocked, so I was kind of like, that's why I had to buy that meter thing. But if you do have your phone unlocked, you can just get like a SIM card, MTN, Tigo, something like that. You can get it. Like, it's not hard, but yeah, it will save you a lot of money. Just don't get your hopes up in terms of like internet. We had TV and stuff like that, so I was okay. I was pretty entertained. And do go out a lot. Do go out a lot to prevent yourself from being bored. And one thing that I would say is that, like, when you go out, maybe because where I was, when I went out, nobody like was staring. I guess because I blended it in. I tried to blend in because I didn't want to like be, you know, like I'm not from here. But a lot of people didn't look. They don't have time. Everybody's like hustling. They don't have time to be like, oh, bugger. Like, bugger is like a rich person. Like, you know, like, look at bugger. Like, bugger this, bugger that. Like, no, they didn't have time. Like, go on to the left. Like, they're hustling. They need money, bro. Like, so yeah. Another thing. So the ninth list is I will bring a debit card and cash. I did bring 300 Canadian dollars. My thing is like, when I went to I don't know what they call it, the teller, to convert it, so I traded in my $100 for cities. It was they made money off me a lot compared to like using my debit card, because my debit card, I would use it and it would charge me $5 Canadian dollars, and I'll be able to take as much as I want. But you do have to, that thing took me a long time to find an ATM that would allow me to do that. So if you do have like a Visa, Visa, just message me or comment down below and let me know which ATM teller or ATM teller that you should go to pull your money if you end up like running out of like cash. Yeah, so the cash that I brought with me, like, I would say like I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap that I didn't want to like, I was so basic. Like, don't be basic. Go live life, enjoy yourself. Do not be basic like me, because I was like stingy. I'm like, okay, every day I'm gonna buy one city this, one city that, like, you know, like, so protective of my money. And I was just like, at the end I regretted it, and I'm like, bro, like, why were you protected with your money? But I ended up having $300 cities in my hand, and then my debit card whenever I needed extra money. I didn't end up like spending a lot of money, to be honest. I feel like $300 could have lasted me my whole 2 months, but because I had like a big family and I kept dashing money I kept dashing money to my family. I was just like, you know, and then I wanted to bring stuff from Ghana to Canada, so kind of like I ended up like using a lot of money. I would say probably in total it was maybe like 700, shopping wise, 700. But in terms of like a place to stay, my mom had a place. So food was covered. When I went to Kumasi, like, my family there had a big house that we stayed in. They own a restaurant, so a lot of the food and stuff like that, I didn't have to worry about that. I just worried about getting my plane ticket and just shopping, and that was it. And the 10th list is that I would say is bring your best attitude. Like, bring your best attitude. Be open-minded, be respectful, because you're going into another country. So like, be humble, be respectful, respect the environment, don't be judgmental. Just like, enjoy your trip and just relax and just have fun, because Ghana is a beautiful place. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Just like this video, comment, subscribe, and if you want me to do any other video on my trip to Ghana, I'll be more than happy to do so. I don't mind sharing. And yeah, bye guys, take care.